My name's Robbie Mattson. I'm with REMA tip top, okay? We're the largest tire repair manufacturer in the world. We're on every continent, okay? This is Frank Ryan, the G Company. They're my largest vendor. They do an excellent job of promoting our products, okay? I'm here to show you today I don't want to say the proper way, but the industry standard way to do a tire repair, okay? I'm not here to tell you you're doing it wrong. I'm just here to show you what the industry standard is, okay? Keep you out of any kind of legal mess. We've all heard of the lawsuits that have happened in the tire industry in the last 2 years. Case in point, Massey Ford in San Diego, California. Improper tire repair resulted in 2 people losing their lives, which resulted in the largest payday or largest lawsuit. I mean, they got awarded $14-point-something million. The judge kicked it back and said, no, due to the lack of proper training in this facility, came out to $22.8 million. Largest tire repair lawsuit, you know, in history. Plus, you know, 2 people lost their lives, you know, mom and a dad. Guys, I'm going to show you there's 2 types of tire repair, correct tire repair, 1-piece and 2-piece. You guys do a truck shop, you're probably going to want to stick with the 2-piece. It's easier to do in a truck tire than a 1-piece. I'm going to show you both the ways, let you decide which way you want to go with it, okay? I know this here, you know, I'm not bad enough my competition or anything, but he's selling you just one patch, okay? A lot. Think about this. You got to load a seed on one of your trucks. How much does that weigh? 44,000 pounds. You got a hole in your tire. That's going to hold 44,000 pounds. Okay, guys? We have to drill and fill the injuries. When I say drill and fill, this is what I'm talking about. Use a plug. In the tire repair world, this is a plug, guys. A plug and a patch. See, this isn't any thicker than what you're using now, but it's not supporting all the weight of the air pressure against it. The hole's filled, okay? The hole's filled. This is basically supporting this, okay? Does that make sense? All right. Largest you can do in a passenger tire is 3/8 medium. Guys, I don't do a whole lot of medium truck training because most of my customers are passenger based, but it's the same concept, okay? What I'm going to show you here today transfers over to that big tire. You just need a bigger spreader and a 1 size bigger bit to do it, okay? But largest you can do in a medium truck is 3/8. I'm going to show you the guidelines when the tire gets here. No repairs in the sidewalls, no repairs in the tread crown. But on medium trucks, you can repair the sidewall, but it's got to go to Southern Tire Mart or a certified, you know, retread. That's working for retread. All right, guys. That's what you call your thumb rule. No repairs from here to the bead, okay? This is basically your repair area here. Anything past this has to go to somebody like Southern Tire Mart. They can send off and get it retreaded. Or they can do a section repair in the sidewall, okay? That's a whole different ball game there. 3/8 largest you can repair. And guys, you can tell when you can tell the size of the hole. You don't have to have a micrometer. If the hole swallows that up, it's too big, okay? Y'all understand why we drill and fill it? Well, I'm fixing to, every one of you, I hope every one of you have seen the inner workings of a tire, okay? It's made up of interlocking steel belts. when anything penetrates it, it can't help but bust some of that metal, okay? When it happens, that big truck tire, y'all go to Dallas, y'all go to Little Rock, when that truck's on the interstate, it runs roughly, don't quote me, 700 revolutions per mile, okay? Think about this. You just got this patch thrown on the inside of it, okay? When that tire comes down, it's in its footprint like this right here. It's expelling water, guys. As soon as it comes out of the footprint, it's sucking water back up in there, even with the patch on it. And that water's getting into your belt package. Water, sand, whatever they put on the road, okay? It's getting in that belt package, causing rust. When the rust gets in here, it travels an inch a day. And what's that, a 40-inch tire? In a month, that interliner can be, coated in rust. Well, when that happens, that weakens the belts, or the steel belt package in there. Cause separations, everything. The reason you want to drill it out, whatever tears that hole in the interliner makes jagged cuts into it and break it into the rubber. We want to drill all that out. It's like going to a dentist, okay? He doesn't just drill just the cavity out and leave a little bit of black in there. He drills all the way around it to get in a good tooth, okay? Same concept. We want the best rubber that'll vulcanize too, okay? When that's filled, it's just as strong as the rest of the tire, okay? Does that make sense? We want to fill these injuries. I mean, especially on a truck tire. That's a lot of weight, guys, coming, that's holding up, okay? I mean, I saw a guy in Oklahoma the other day, not this patch, but my private label, one about this size on a truck tire. Man, them things ain't no good. And I sell millions of them a year. And I said, what's wrong with them? I'm not gonna argue with it. He said, man, it'll suck through the hole. Buddy, if you got a patch sucking through the hole, you got too big a dang hole, okay? We gotta say there's a ruined tire, okay? And guys, the hardest thing you can do, I know shop managers, you gotta keep your expenses down. Buddy, a new tire is a heck of a lot cheaper than a lawsuit. Or a busted fender, or, when they come loose on a big truck, it ain't just like blowing out on the highway, on the pickup. It tears crap up, it takes airlines out, everything. So it's worth a little extra time. And guys, if you'll practice this after I leave, it'll be second nature to you. It takes no longer. It's just 1 or 2 more steps than what you're doing now, okay? Just 1 or 2 steps more, okay? Southern Tire Mart adheres to proper repairs. They buy all REMA products. I'm not saying your products you're buying there are bad. I have to push my brand. But you guys, one thing I like, stick with the brand. Stick with the system. It's called a system in the industry, okay? Don't mix or match products, okay? This cement they use is a good cement, but all REMA products utilize a blue cement. They're blue backed. You see the edge of blue backing? Ours are totally different, okay? Ours has sulfur in the cement and the backing, and when it starts vulcanizing. Others use all their accelerators in the cement. And this makes an incredible bond, guys. We're celebrating our 60th year in the United States. They've been in Germany since right after World War II. That tells you something. There's not many repair companies out there that are celebrating the 60th anniversary. And these, when we put the cement down, our blue products, if you'll follow the steps I'm going to show you today, your repair rate will go to nil. Failure rate will go to nil almost. Guys, give me just a second.
Is that your truck going down the highway right there that you just made?
Huh?
The hole you just made?
Yep. Yeah. That's
There's
yeah.
our road hazard right there.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend like a. I mean, I don't want to try to punch a hole in here. So we're gonna play act it. That this hole is just was already here. Okay. There's two criteria for how you select your repair, okay? Less than 15 degrees angle of injury, use a one piece. These are simple. Plug and patch together, okay? That's it. Plug and patch together. Less than 15 degrees angle of injury. Y'all do any? Y'all have company pickups too, don't you?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna do the repairs here too?
These locations.
How many shops y'all have?
How many shops is there there?
Four.
Four and a half.
Cool, okay. Just not in Texarkana, I mean.
No, we got Dallas has one, Schulenburg, Texas has one, Jackson has one, Florida, so there's 5 in there.
Wow, okay. Y'all grown.
5 of them.
All right. That can work in a passenger, light truck, truck tires, depending on the size of the hole, okay? Like I said, just intermediate year. The heavy trucks, you go up one more size to 3/8. One piece repair, angle of injury is 15 degrees angle of injury or less, okay? Comes in, a lot of truck shops opt to only use a 2-piece. Greater than 15 degrees angle of injury. Okay? What we're doing with the 2-piece repair, what we're doing with the 2-piece repair is we're basically, that should be centered, we're making our own repair, a 1-piece repair, okay? We're filling the injury to prevent contamination of our inner liner, and we're sealing it with this patch, okay? Make sense, guys? All right, guys. I'm going to run you through a basic repair, okay? We take our awl, which is your best inspection tool, guys, okay? You feel broke belt, something doesn't feel right, okay? You take and check it, basic inspection. We take our pre-buff cleaner. Take the pre-buff cleaner. You want to clean the inner liner. By doing that, we remove any contaminants that you don't want to buff into your repair area, guys. I don't care if it's a brand new tire off the shelf. That inner liner is contaminated. Silica from the mold release agents, dust, rat turds, whatever, contaminate that inner liner, okay? You can take your finger and just run it across the inner liner and it comes up dirty, even on brand new tires. But I've cleaned it. Take our low speed buffer, which you guys have a good one here. Low speed buffer with your 1/4-inch carbide cutter. Guys, this is a carbide cutter. It's going to cut the ends of the belt package round, okay? It's going to make them round. It's going to make the hole, perfectly centered. You don't want to go too fast. I always use a low speed because if you scorch the inner liner, you'll cut the the belt package smooth, but you'll scorch the rubber and hinder your vulcanization. Okay? We're going to drill the hole. Notice I clean that before I drill it. That way I don't get any contamination from the pre-buff cleaner, guys. I know some of you guys are older than I am, and y'all probably been taught to put pre-buff on after you buff. That's one of the worst things you can do. It goes into the rubber and has to leach itself back out. And it takes a long time. And you can have a failure because it'll make the repair lift by the gas coming out of it. Make sense? Okay, we're going to drill it. You always want to know the angle of entering. All right. Come around from the inside. Just if you look inside my buff here, there's little pieces of metal shavings. That's the end of the belt package coming around, okay? Even though I ran that through there once to make the hole, it still cut them and made them round.
Can I interrupt just a second?
Sure.
I noticed one thing about it that I noticed. You see how he drilled it a second time? He took a look at it, he drilled it a second time. He was looking for those clean cut edges. And just because you run it through a few times is fine, but look for that clean cut steel. That's, he did it real slow again just to clean those last few. I bet you had some loose edges right on this inside.
It didn't look like a smooth hole, that's why I hit it again.
Clean, tight hole is what you're looking for. Though. Nothing loose, nothing frayed.
And guys, these cutters get dull, so you need to replace those every so often. And I suggest you 2 an extra because they will shatter. I've been right in the middle of a training class before, get fumble finger, drop my deal and shatter. I had to go to the car and get another. So it will happen. It'll happen to you guys right in the middle of the training class. Guys, this is the most important tool in your repair arsenal, okay? Back when I was doing what Frank does, I thought this was the stupidest thing I could say. This $8, $10 little brush. I've since become educated. This is the most important tool in your repair arsenal. Rubber does not adhere to brass, okay? The reason you always want to hit it, your buff area. I mean, I even hit it before I buffed, so I got a clean area to mark and stuff. But rubber does not adhere to brass, okay? The reason you want to use this after you buff, a can of cement ought to get about 200 repairs, okay? First thing I did when I was, or I do now, is when I walk into a tire shop, it gives me a clue if this shop's doing a repair correctly, or if they have if they're even, doing, if they're lazy or not. I grab their cement. How many of you seen a can of cement, you open it up halfway and it pulls back on you? What happens is they're not cleaning the buff area and taking your cement brush, putting it on there, it's picking up rubber particles, putting them in the cement can. Well, you put rubber in here, it's going to do what it's supposed to do, start hardening up. When I was in Frank's shoes, I loved it. I'd sell you another can of cement. I loved it. I sold, you get 25, 50 repairs out of this, heck, you got another can of cement. But in this day and age, we need to mind every nickel we can. You guys over these shops agree with me, don't you? You can get 200 out of here, why chunk it at 75? And like I said, you'll see the cement cleans. Okay, you take a repair. You don't want to touch. I always use an old one for this usually, but you don't want to touch the sealing areas with your fingers because your fingers are greasy. And if you touch any of the repair areas or the sealing area of this, it will hinder your bond. Contaminate the repair area. I'm no artist, but you want to draw it as close to a circle as you can. Take your low speed buffer. And guys, if you've never buffed before, one thing I can tell you to do after I leave, take time, take the scrap tire. And when it's no good, you can't recap anything, and practice buffing. Guys, it takes a while. I worked with one of my fellows I worked with, like he got into the cords, you know, and he's a trainer. You get into the cords, tires ruin it, guys. No way to fix it, no way to safely fix it. You gotta buy a new tire. Woohoo!
Oh,
But you got like Gene has. We'll take all the high spots out, okay? You want to achieve a RMA number 1 or 2 buff, okay? And guys, I was looking at, and like I said, I'm not bad mouthing your products, and you guys are new into this, but walk around and see the difference, guys. That gives you less margin of error, guys. You got a big aggressive thing, you don't have a whole lot of room for error in there. And one slip up, it'll get into the cords that fast.
the inner liner's about 4/32 thick, so less than a 1/4 inch that you can afford to buff to. That's why you don't want to dig down too deep.
Okay, we've got our area buffed. We'll take our little brush, brush it out 2 or 3 times. Guys, a lot of shops you go to, at this point, they'll take their air hose or a shop rag and wipe that out. Guys, if you do that, your air hose, I don't care what kind of system you got, you're gonna have water and air, oil in your airlines. I don't care who you are. If you take a shop rag, it comes to you pre-oiled already, so you're contaminating everything. You want to keep your contamination to a minimum. And I hope this big stuff. Alright guys, take you a vacuum. You don't have to use our fancy little one. You can use a shop vac, but you want to vacuum them, okay? And you're gonna need one. I see you guys using counteract. You need something like that to move that out to do a repair on one, okay? Okay, I feel like I'm safe asking this in this crowd. Whoever watched their grandpa shave? Used a mug and a brush, okay?
Well, I used to do that.
Mug and a brush. You didn't paint it on, did you? You stippled it in. Same concept here, guys. This is a stipple brush. You see how it's flared out? It doesn't take much cement, guys. Wipe the excess off. See how that's flared out? It's a fairly routine cement. About 2%. Take your awl. Insert it into the hole with a little bit of blue cement on it. Cement, send it over the hole, and cover all the buff areas. See how I'm doing this, guys? There's not a lot of cement on there, guys. Get it closer so you can see. Oh, there you go. And this is the meat and potatoes part, guys. You see how I didn't cover much, it doesn't take much cement. Show you another secret. Release your beads at this point. Rotate it to 12 o'clock. By doing this, your cement will dry twice as fast. If you leave it down here, the solids rise up and fall back into it. By putting it up here, they fall out and they dry twice as fast. Don't throw a match to it. Don't throw a hot light to it. Don't throw a air dryer, because when you do that, you burn all the accelerators and actually when you burn it, you put a layer of carbon between your bonding agents. It's not think of this like a chain link fence, okay? When this stuff gets together, it interlinks in there together and forms like a chain link, okay? You burn it, you put a layer between. It's still gonna stick, but you're not getting 100% bond that you should get. And that's the same thing when you use, like if you use that cement with my patch, same concept. They work, but you're not getting the full bond. Rotate it back down to where it's workable. Don't spread it again, okay? Back to your knuckle, less greasy part of your fingers. Touch the outside edges. Tacky's good, dries better. Okay? We take our repairs, pliers. There we go. Hitcher. Guys, I'm not touching any of the ceiling areas, but you can touch here. This is not a pull wire. This is a guide wire to help you get through the belt package. Insert it into the hole. Pull till you get a little bit of black through there. Hope these little pliers work. Pull till it dimples in the middle. Is it dimpling? Okay. Pull till it dimples in the middle. Take your stitcher. See how I'm holding the stitcher? Start in the center. Work your way all the way out to the edge. Release any trapped air underneath it. Go all the way out to the other edge. You can't overstitch. You want to put as much pressure on it as you can. I crisscross it too to make sure I get it all out. Alright guys, that's stitched in. It's starting the vulcanization process. Vulcanization takes place with three things. Pressure, this starts it, then the air continues it. Heat, where it builds up going down the road, and just time. I mean, you could probably get that out now with a pocket knife. This time tomorrow is part of the tire. You have to buff it out. Oh, at this point, some people will tell you the repair is done, but we've disrupted the integrity of the inner liner. Okay, inner liners consist of a product called butyl rubber, and butyl rubber. I got cows, okay. I go to haul some, I have to air the tires up on my cattle trailer. Not because they're flat, they just sit there so long, they leak down, they're bisplat. They don't have butyl rubber on the inner liners, okay? Rubber's a porous product. They put this butyl rubber in there to stop some of the air loss, okay? After we buffed, this is basically butyl rubber in a can, inner liner in a can. Cover the whole repair area. You don't have to be pretty with it. Just cover it up, okay? You don't have to cover the back of the patch, but I'd cover around the edges of it, okay? At this point, you can air it up if you want to. You take your nippers or a pocket knife. Do not pull on it, guys, because if you pull on it and it pops below the tread, it'll cause an irregular wear pattern. Cut it as close to the tread as you can. It's prepared. All right, we're going to do a two-piece. Greater than 15 degrees. Let me lock my doors. Gotta look at my phone sitting. Look, my phone's sitting right in the front seat. All right, we're going to do a two-piece. We'll take our pre-buff cleaner. Well, first we determine the angle, okay? That's greater. Take a pre-buff. Guys, it doesn't take a lot.
You guys ever feel the inside of a tire and it feels real slick? Well, that's what we're getting rid of. We're getting rid of all that stuff because what that does is when you buff it in with your buffing wheel, you automatically just inject that into your buffing wheel. So every repair after that, you just keep contaminating over and over and over again.
Exactly.
So that's why you do pre-buff, so that you, one, your buffing will last longer, and two, you won't be contaminating the engine.
And another thing, guys, this is just my little thing. They sold you, I mean, I sell a lot more in the pour can than the spray can. Come here and watch something. Well, it takes that much to clean it, okay? I don't get much runoff, do I?
What you going through with that?
Right. That's your gross profit dollars puddling up in the bottom down there, see? See what I'm saying? That's your gross profit dollars right there. That's just Robbie saying this. This ain't REMA or McGee.
That's what Robbie is.
You'd be surprised how much spray buff I want to sell after I do that. These guys in the shops go, well, that's a good little puddle right there. What's a can of? Look, 10, 12 bucks.
Yeah.
You're losing half of it to evaporation. We go in. And follow the angle of the injury. And guys, one thing to think about, if you've got an angled injury and you don't follow the angle, our angle's going this way and somehow you're not thinking and you go straight, you created two holes. You've ruined the tire. And it's kind of, you got to really kind of run it a few times to get a perfect hole. Okay. This is where it gets different. I'm going to clean this out. We take a little guide wire, fishing wire. So you take a plug, thread it like that. First, I want to always get ahead of myself on this step. Take a little bit of blue cement. Okay, this is what we do. Pull it through. So you get the black in.
Yeah.
Pull it through, you got a little bit of blue on each side. Take your nippers and go as close to that inner liner as you can right here. Y'all see this?
To get your angle, right?
Well, you cut it smooth with the inner liner. We'll take our repair. This point.
See how just a little bit sticking up on the tire?
Yep. See there? Got a little bit centered over the injury. Gives you a general idea where to buff, guys. Yeah, that ain't worth crap.
Okay.
Didn't have it centered. Guys, I was with some fellas the other day. Some Mexican fellas up in Little Rock. You could tell them I need a 140 buffed in there. They didn't have to mark anything. They could buff out a perfect 140. That 140 is laid in there perfectly. This takes practice, guys. Just get a little bit used to it.
But it's better to have a little bit bigger area than a smaller area.
Exactly. You want to be buffing into. You want to be adhering to buff rubber. Okay. The cement won't stick worth the hoops inner liner. I mean, you want that grain raised where the cement can get in there. Okay. steel in the bottom of this tire. What they got in there? Water? Alright guys, get all the high spots out of there. You want to take all those high spots out. Some of these boys some nipples and couplers that aren't 1 inch diameter. See that? You see all the stuff that's around it too? Your brass brush. Alright guys, why don't we use a brass brush? We're listening. That makes me feel better. I know, I got up awful dang early this morning to get here in time. Notice when I vacuum, I don't run the vacuum on the buff area. I put it above it. Okay? Because if I run it through, I'm just contaminating my buff area. Another reason we really want to vacuum rear lines, every vehicle now except for big trucks has sensors in it. We want to keep that inner liner as clean as possible. The air hole inlet on the sensor is about the size of a hoop pin head, okay? A ball pin head. Doesn't take much to clog it up. And they're about 80 to 100 bucks a piece. That's buy. Take our blue cement. Start the center, work your way. Long as I rotate it to 12 o'clock.
Got it quicker.
As this is drying, I'm going to show you the bonding ability of REMA Tip Top products. I'm just kneading these together with my fingers, okay?
We got that down in Atlanta, and they actually gave it to us. We poured some concrete with it.
Hi, big man.
I think they needed
Got a pocket knife so you can get those apart.
You got a pocket knife.
Use your high dollars.
All right, guys, I got these two here.
How you doing over there? How we making?
That shows you the cold tack right there. Just a green tack of our products. And I'm doing like this fella likes to do in the mornings, touching all over the patches. I'm speaking here, don't punch me. Touching the patches, okay, with my fingers. One of my counterparts runs them across his forehead. Now, my hands, I don't figure, are that dirty. Now, these are probably going to stick, but you're not going to get the bond like this there.
Yes, ma'am. You have a partner.
There you go.
You won't need it? Yeah, you're not gonna need it this time.
I'll give him a knife back.
All right, guys, take the back of your knuckle, let's grease the part of your finger, okay?
So how you have to use the fire knife.
And see, that's part there, that's contamination. Just from my thumbs, guys. Don't take much, okay? And I see guys every day when they lay a repair. You see it. Finger right in the middle of it. You're not gonna put that on my truck, you know.
That is not coming apart.
All right, guys. Our UP6, our universal patch, has a thermoplastic coating on the back of it. It'll tell you if you put enough stitch pressure on it. When you go to lift this off, if some of it's stitched, just hit it with your stitcher again, and it'll come right up, okay? Pull that off. Notice I didn't touch any of the sealing areas. Take your stitcher. Do your best to center it over the injury. Start in the center. Work your way all the way out to the edge. Releasing any trapped air. Crisscross it. Take your finger and put your there, section of it.
One more time. This is a patch that's been contaminated with oily fingerprints. It does not bond. Don't touch it.
First sealant. Guys, something you want to think about. Y'all do your own tires, so it really doesn't pertain to you guys. But if there's a lot of shops in the town using REMA products, I'll tell them, make you a diagonal stripe or a up and down stripe or something on the back of that patch to indicate that's your tire, okay? You know what I'm saying? Come in, you're not repairing somebody else's tire or something. You know, if they say repair fails, you know it's yours. You know what I mean? Make sense? At this point, don't want to pull on this. Definitely on this one, because this is just now starting to vulcanize. It didn't have the backing on it. Go as close to the edge as possible. That's a two-piece, guys. Any questions?
You're saying that's just now like right here, you got to mount that on the wheel, put the leg go on the road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're gonna need to do,
Yes, sir.
you don't wanna do any work.
You can even mount it with this sticking out and then cut it off. That I know a choice, but it's a good practice. And in some area, some aspects, you want to put only do one repair per quarter. Cut the tire end up high. One repair per quarter. And if you want to come in and get a close-up of this would be totally unacceptable. We did this for training purposes and we discovered it after we drilled, but this repair and this repair would totally be unacceptable. And guys, if you get a repair in, like this one here, that's an improper repair, that doesn't have it drilled and filled, you see there's no, that tire would have to flex to, they're sitting here somewhere. But an improper repair, non-repairable. Because you don't know how much damage has been done already. All right, anything questions? I mean, I'm serious, y'all. You're in Texarkana here?
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I got questions. I didn't bring any cards. I had to clean my car out last week at a sales meeting. Yeah. I leave you my numbers.
You call me.
And call him. He can get a hold of me.
Right here we got the commercial name and number.
870-648-8036. Or you can email me, rmattson, M-A-T-T-S-O-N, at REMA, R-E-M-A, tiptop.com. Guys, this is the job for me. This is my career. Frank will tell you, I'm passionate about this stuff. I keep my cell phone on 24 hours a day. If you're up here at 9 o'clock at night and you got a question, don't hesitate to call me.